I've been thinking about how to organize my league and shit like that. So this is what I've created. This is what I want to do right now. So we have still the Western and Eastern leagues. We have the Coastal Division and the Inland Division. This will be 5 teams per division. I already have the Western League set up. So the Kings or Los Angeles, Sacramento Inland. Fuck it, bro. I honestly don't even care at this point. Portland, it's kind of on the coast. San Francisco's on the coast. Houston, I would say Houston's on the coast, on the Gulf Coast. Maybe not. Galveston, Denver, Boise, Phoenix, El Paso, and Albuquerque are all inland in the west. In the east, this is where we're going to start our expansion team. Yes. We have Boston, the reigning champions, New York, Baltimore. It's just going to be a field day for Boston and New York next year. They're going to have 3 shitty duty booty ass teams in their division. So we know who's going to be competing there. Then in the inland division, we have Kentucky, Georgia, Cleveland, Philly, and Milwaukee. This division is kind of loaded right now, but I really have no choice here. So yeah, I would say this Western Inland Division is definitely the best one. So yeah, this is my plan here, and we're just gonna implement it here. So let's do it. Did that already do it? Okay, yes, here we go. So 2 teams are gonna go right here in the Eastern League Coastal Division. So if the season ended here, Los Angeles would have won the division. Denver, look at that division, bro. This one's kind of loaded. This Albuquerque's gonna get shit on next year. Phoenix, it's gonna be harder to compete. 3 inland teams went to the playoffs last year. None in the coast. Kind of just gibbering and jabbering. Let's go ahead and finish this shit. So we're gonna do it. And I already have my 2 teams that I have. So yes, the Eastern League Coastal Division. It was Jacksonville, actually. You know what? No, it's gonna be Miami. Miami? Or it's not. It's gonna be Florida. No, it's gonna be Miami. Yeah. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Then it's gonna be New Orleans. New Orleans for the team name. Hey, that's not a bad name. Yeah, we'll go with this. Miami Makos. The New Orleans. Miami, Florida. New Orleans. And this is the team. The Miami Makos and the New Orleans Gators. Wow. Create. Nope. No. They're going to have to assign created coaches to teams. Nope. Schedule expansion draft. Yes. They will not draft in the rookie year. That would not be fair to Albuquerque. So, yes. Auto protect players with less than of pro service. Go 4 years. Limit of picks for a single team. Yeah. And here we go. New team. Let's look at this new standings now. This is it. And I like the differential in the colors here. Get used to this. Get used to these standings because this might be here for a few decades. We might not change this for a few decades. We'll probably add a playoff team if some good playoff teams or some good regular season teams are missing the playoffs for like a consistent amount of years. We'll probably add a 4th team. If we do, that would make it 40% of the league goes to the playoffs. 60%. That seems fair. Maybe it'll be 4. It'll be 8 and 20. I think that's the same number. What's 5 times 8? 40. Yeah. Here we go, though. This is the new teams. Miami Makos. They have to hire a new GM and everything as such. I like these colors, bro. These are some nice colors here. What about New Orleans? Yeah. Green and yellow. Oh, we have our new teams now. I do have one other thing to say. Place this over here. Alright. I just feel like my videos are way too long. And you know what? I don't mean to brag, but I'm kind of very good at OOTP. And if I'm good at OOTP, I'm just going to create a whole bunch of dynasties that are going to last for ages. So with this particular league, I'm not going to control dick for my club. I'll probably still be the GM, and I'll turn cannot be fired off or on. I'm going to be the general manager. I'll leave it on commissioner mode, but I won't control anything. I'm just going to let everything sim. Whatever happens will just happen naturally. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and begin. There's nowhere else to start. When did these expansion drafts take place? So expansion draft is in November 21st this year. Okay. A few things to also note. If you guys got fired, let's see who got fired this year for the jobs. Okay. Was that my Wi-Fi? Was in fact my Wi-Fi. Where do I go from here? I guess I was going to say this. No one cares about this. No one cares about that. No one cares about this. The Philadelphia Elephants letting go of their general manager Warren Carnley. Whoa, that's big time. Still. Baltimore Bucks fired their general manager Miguel Lynch, and that might be it. How is this possible? They have nothing. So this guy got fired by his general manager. Must be some coding error or something. Anyway, they're lacking both types of managers. So Baltimore looking for some new management here. Ray, Ray. And yeah, what's gonna go? Anyone important retired? I see John Johnson retired. That's gonna hurt. So yes, John Johnson is out. Anyone else? Marcus House, kind of a nobody. John Johnson is in fact retired. One of the best power hitters of all time. Was he in that records list? He was number 3 all time in home runs. Jeff Burhart is up above him, and of course Chris Ballard, the future Hall of Famer, he's number 1. So number 3 all time is retired. He's probably gonna get passed next year by Gary Dwyer. Right now. Also, I watched my videos back, my older videos back. I kind of skipped over some players. Like also I just looked at Boston Foresters. Their GM is gone. I'm not sure who was their GM in this particular year. Don't remember. Don't think there's a way I can search. Yeah, no, I don't think so. Well, anyway, whenever I search the regular season individual player records, player stats, and shit like that, I kind of gloss over some people. Try to be a little bit more in depth. Make sure I get as much people as I can. So it's been send me get a few awards. We're not gonna vote for awards because don't feel like doing all that. Katsutaro Sato, 1 year, $40 million. What a year he had. It's underrated. Jared Bosley, 5-year deal for the shortstop. And you know what? If he can develop, that'll be very well worth it. The 4th overall pick in the 2034 draft. Holy shit, bro. Oh my god. Do I trust this deal? I don't. I don't trust the deal. Omar LaRocha, there's a realistic chance, a realistic opportunity. Omar LaRocha is on a different team in 3 years. But he gets paid, man. And if it all works out, it'll be a very good deal for both sides. And in the same day, Ruben Luna, 8 years, 156. Wow. Hey, I'm telling you, man, the team to look out for. Here we go. Gold gloves. Jim Blacko gets a 1-year deal, I think. That's nice. Gold gloves. Let's see who's gonna win this. Ooh, Pete Elsley gets an extension as well. 1-year deal. $34 million for one of the best catchers in the league. And the Golden Gloves, Brian Neubauer. Ooh, 7 months in the IL. His second Gold Glove win. Mike Patterson, 2-timer. Yeah, he was filthy this season. Absolutely filthy. The best fielding catcher and one of the best fielders in general. Wow. Dustin Ball. Yeah, we like to see it. You like to see it. Brian Glasser from Los Angeles has won his 5th. One of the best fielding infielders in our generation. Jeremy Nichols, same thing. Same title. Only played half the season and he still won the Gold Glove. It was nasty. Gary Clayson, this guy. So consistent. So deadly. Yeah, he's nice. We know it too. Dominguez, one of the best fielding outfielders of all time. Look at this. I mean, a ton of zone rating here. Only 3.7 want him to Gold Glove, but you know what? We're not going to judge here. Joel Mendiola from Houston. That doesn't count. But yeah, he was a very good fielder for me. Too bad though, he's not really going to control your Chris Stoddart, 2-timer. Yeah. Below average bad. I'll say downright kind of bad. But he has a glove. He's got a glove. And now he has 2 golden ones. I'll go to the Eastern League. Randy Dallas back-to-back. 4 of them actually. Yeah. One of his better seasons of his career. So underrated, might become a future Hall of Famer. Jimmy Hilt. One of the best all-around catchers in the world. Looks very good. Very good. He's going to be here next year as well. Wayne Post, the first baseman for Philadelphia. Yeah, you know it. You know what? You put up a good offensive season. I'm surprised that WAR is as low as it is. That's interesting to me. Why is the WAR so low? Gary Troutman. Yep. You know his name. Terry Ewing, we saw him in the World Series champion, actually. And he takes home his 3rd career Golden Glove. Aaron Fisher from Milwaukee. Pretty much speaks for itself. Lemar. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah. Best bat in the world. Best corner outfield glove in the world. It's phenomenal. Phenomenal. He combined everything here. But that's interesting to me. Right now, Sam Peterson was home in last year's World Series, and he takes home his 3rd career Gold Glove. Like to see it. Mark Nelson from Georgia. His 1st. And those are all the Gold Gloves. Very nice, very nice. Next award is the Reliever of the Year. New York player star in new commercial. Can't I edit this? think the fans like the commercial too. You know what? It's an irrelevant story. No one cares about that. Let's be honest. Comments if you care about that. Kevin Boy takes home the reliever of the year for the Western League. Let's see what these guys know. Steve Trumbull. Yeah, I mean, this guy had quite the year in Phoenix. Got traded to Boise, where he kind of snuck it up. Not kind of, actually was terrible. On pace to one of the best relief seasons of all time. I'm not sure why Phoenix would ever trade that, going to be honest with you. How would you ever tap that? Grant Fisher from Los Angeles, the reigning reliever of the year. Had a pretty good year. Adam Russell from San Francisco. Pretty good year. We've seen his name. Mason Young. Decent. Our guy, Adam Mayer. Very good season. He saw a few injuries, but you know what? Put up a very good year. Josh took it off. Yeah, he was really nice. Really, very nice. All-star. And Kevin Woy, at the end of the day, took home the reliever of the year. 2037. Western League reliever of the year. What do you had? Oh, Boise. Go to playoffs. And I don't think he had a good... Oh, he did. Yeah, fuck whatever I was about to say. Now for the Eastern League, it's going to be Tom Howard from Baltimore. So he has something to look forward to, bro. This guy's extremely young in his career, not necessarily him in general. Alex Toro, Tim Stewart from New York, Lance Wyson. You know what he did in the postseason. The run he gave up in the playoffs. Mike Schmitter, Nate Barker at 45 overall, 45 potential. That's interesting. I would not have him above Mike Schmitter, perhaps. Josh Johnson. Yep. You know the name. He's an icon. But Tom Howard, he's a rookie, and he won reliever of the year. Is he going to contend for the rookie of the year? He just might. He had that good of a season. Baltimore definitely has someone to look forward to. Yeah, they're going to have to do for a long time. They got him from Georgia. Let's see what they got him from Georgia for. Ooh, from Glenn DeYoung, along with Oscar Jones. Holy shit. What a trade here. Glenn DeYoung. You know, Glenn DeYoung is a nice player. Let's not get that wrong. They even got him for an extension. They got the reliever of the year for the foreseeable future and a young Oscar Jones, 73 overall in the prospect rankings. Hey, Baltimore might have won that trade. This guy's really good. Next award is the Silver Sluggers or the Platinum Stick. Oh yeah. Mike Patterson cementing himself as the best catcher in the world, taking home his first career Silver Slugger and Gold Glove. Psh. One of the best all-around seasons for a catcher. Very nice. Justin Stoops, you know you're going to see his name in here. He's going to compete for the MVP. Yeah, pretty much carry that Boise offense. What a season this guy had. Armando Romo, first career Silver Slugger. What a pickup for us. Honestly, from this point on, I'm just going to let Houston do whatever they want. I said I was going to trade this guy. I'm not sure if you remember. I'm not even sure if I remember that correctly, but you know what? I don't even care at this point. Armando Romo takes home his first career Silver Slugger. Jose Angel from Denver. Yep. You're damn right. Gary Clayson, El Paso, is fifth. Mark Stancliffe. Wow, only played 113 games, under 400 ABs. But you know what? A fine season it was. This is Chad Porter. Okay. The shortstop position, center field position. Pretty good year for this kid. Ketsutaro Sato. You're damn right. You're goddamn right. And Pete Vargo, the designated hitter. Yeah. No. Yes. Very well deserved. You're about to see a whole fuck ton of Boston. Jeremy Hill winning same thing as Mike Patterson, Gold Glove and Silver Slugger. What a year this guy had. Omar LaRocha, 50 dongs, single season RBI record. And he takes home a Silver Slugger and a World Series championship. Chad Monks, his second. Yep, you're goddamn right. Next is Chris Ballard. Yep, resurgent year. Resurgence. Yep, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Next is David Green from Cleveland. We've seen his name before. What a year he had. Definitely a player to look forward to. Next is Lee Moore, the MVP. Wow, what a season. What a season. Lorenzo Rosen. Wow, first career Silver Slugger. World Series MVP, World Series champion, All-Star. An amazing year. Antonio Herrera, the young 22-year-old outfielder, wins his first career Silver Slugger. And Ruben Luna. Holy shit. And I tell you, this is one of the best offenses of all time. This is one of the best offenses of all time. They took him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Silver Sluggers. Who was close IRL? Maybe the 23 Braves or the 22 Dodgers, maybe? Wow, what a year, man. Disgusting year. Absolutely disgusting. Dominance. Next is the Rookie of the Year. Okay, let's check it out. Oh, that's present. Kevin Poor. You're damn right. Alejandro Gonzalez got off to a flaming hot start, but he cooled the fuck off. Yeah, he got off to a good start and then kind of shot the bed in August. But you know what? A fine season for this kid. I'm rooting for him. Definitely rooting for him. Woody Perez didn't play that much. When he was on the field, he was very consistent. Still only 21 years old. He's going to be 22 for the rest of next year. Or 21 mainly for next year. Wow, okay, this guy's really young. Might have been 18 when he got called up. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, what a year, man. He's going to develop. He's going to be really nice. But Kevin Poor, we saw him in the World Series. We saw what he did. Barely played as much. I mean, the offensive ratings weren't as good as Perez or really even Gonzalez. But maybe his World Series contributions played a role. I'm thinking so as well. Is there an asterisk on this? Maybe there is. Maybe there's not. He didn't have a crazy year. He's a first-round pick. He didn't have a crazy, stupid year. He won the award. Next is Justin Durden. You know what I'm surprised of is no Tom Howard for the Eastern League. No Tom Howard. Kyle Lakaya, rookie reliever, allegedly. That is surprising to me. That is extremely surprising to me. The reliever of the year wasn't in the finalist, but this guy was. That's interesting. Shortstop Adam Larson came second from Milwaukee. But ultimately, yeah, Justin Durden. What a season he had. All-star. This guy. Definitely the top rookie of this season. Well deserved. Well deserved. What did they get this guy, actually? Waivers off of Denver. What did they claim him? Does it say right there? 415? 2037. Alright, I mean, I suppose. Phoenix has a guy now. Next, we have Manager of the Year. Check this out. Andy Hill from Denver. Manager of the Year. One 2027 as well. That is fun count, though. That's well deserved. And of course, Hector Celis. Yep, well deserved. One of the best lineups of all time. Amazing coach. Next is the big boy awards. Here we go and say this. Holy chat. Didn't mean to screenshot that. Not even sure. It's just picking up my fucking audio. Pitcher of the Year. Here we go. Ron Jackson takes home Pitcher of the Year. Wow. Tommy Marshall finishes, what, 7th? Gotta respect it. 6th is Josh Davis from Boise. Fine season he had, helped get that team to the playoffs. Hudson Johnny, yep. You know his name. Jose Ortega finished 4th. In the finals, we have Jose Lara. Wow. Only pitched 25 games, 160 innings. Unfortunate. A full healthy season from Jose Lara, I think, might have won Phoenix the championship. Coming second, Brian Neubauer. They got him off of waivers from Denver. Holy shit, what a pickup. And to be fair, or from Boise, I meant, not Denver. He went from Baltimore to Boise. He was never good. And then he got picked up by Sacramento. What a pickup that was. Ron Jackson takes home the Pitcher of the Year. Best pitcher on the best team in the world. Gotta respect it, man. I suppose. I think it's a little controversial, but you know what? We'll roll with it. And of course, Jake S. Unanimous. Wow. Dorian Wise. 4.2 ERA. Finishing 8th. Noel Smith from Milwaukee. Whatever. Brian Anderson. Only pitched 23 starts. Missed 10 whole starts. Finishes 5th. Andy Akers, same team. Finishes 4th. Let's see that. The finalist, Randy Dallas, finishing 3rd. And of course, Drew Dolan. Had he pitched a full healthy season, which kind of did. Missed, what, 5 starts? But Jake S. ultimately, unanimously, takes home the Pitcher of the Year. Nice. Didn't have the greatest playoff, but he takes home. He had the best regular season. He takes it home. And yep, Guess and Jackson, the MVP. Who's it gonna be? Yep, I had a feeling it was gonna be him. James Lucas. A few guys are up here. Anyone that's gonna surprise me? The reigning MVP. It might be 10, around 10. The Cy Young finishes a place above him. Also got one MVP vote. The projected MVP finishes like what, 9th, something like that. Looks like 8th. Garrett Ryan, Jose Angel, Mike Patterson got an MVP vote from somebody for some fucking reason. Katsutaro Sato finishes 4th, and the finalist Pete Vargo got 3 MVP votes. Very good season. Justin Steele finishes 2nd, gets 5 MVP votes. Yep, I knew he would compete, but ultimately, Tyler Mallory takes home the 2037 MVP, and he doesn't even take home the Silver Slugger. Wow, is that controversial? Let me know in the comments. Holy shit. Led the league in walks, OBP, OPS. Best player on the best team in the world. 39 intentional walks. Wow. Holy shit. How many did Justin Stoops have? 30, 31. Why are there so many intentional walks? What did P. Vargo have? 16. What about Ali Moore takes it home as well? Antonio Herrera. You see a lot of Boston guys here. Herrera, Luna, Drew Dolan's up here. Salvador Bernal finishes higher. LaRocha, wow, that surprises me. I definitely thought LaRocha would finish a little bit higher. He finishes 6th, which is crazy. Jake Guess finishes 5th with 1 MVP vote. Lorenzo Rosen. And Chad Monks finishes 3rd in MVP. How many intentional walks does this guy have? 13. Chris Ballard finishes 2nd in MVP. Holy shit. 422 intentional walks. This guy is one of the most feared players of all time. And Lee Moore takes on the 2037 Western League MVP. Yep. What a season. Yeah, man. Just a complete season. Not health-wise. But that's a lot of intentional walks. Tyler Mallory. I would have given him this. It's hard, bro. It's hard. It's a hard decision here. Did have the better fielding here. Didn't win the Gold Glove, though. Who did? Keep going. Doesn't ball. He is on the best team in the world. Man, it would have been crazy to see them play in the playoffs, though. Let's continue. So these are the free agents. A whole fuck ton of green here. Wow. Let me use this. Why not? It's probably better. That's what pop. You have some guys here. A lot of my guys as well. Bonacelli, my guy. Petrocelli from New York. Yep. Dave Moore in the World Series. Oh, no, he's not. That's embarrassing. Fenton Bolt. Good contact back here. Pat Jackson, we've seen him in the past. Garrett Dwyer, the 40-year-old catcher, is still playing baseball. Retire, bro. Go to your family. Word is bond. Scott Short. Can I put the WAR somewhere or something? Batting stats, just put like WAR. Wins above replacement. Pitching stats, wins above replacement. There you go. David Villatoro. Yeah, good season. TJ Freyberg. Yeah, not great, not great. Eric Bird, you know what he did in the fucking postseason. Ultimately, though, didn't lead to a title. Mike Dole. He's probably going to be a reliever. That stamina is not going to hold up, my boy. We're Racine from New York. That contract didn't work out. See if we can get a longer contract. He took the prove it deal. Didn't end up working out, but he's projected to make a little bit lower. David Webb, you fucking snake. Arguably the #1 free agent in the world. He ended up opting out. He's going to get a big contract now. Mike Schmidt, one of the best relievers in the world. And Nelson Valle from Georgia. Arguably the best pound-for-pound reliever in the world right now. Potential future Hall of Famer. We go to the expansion draft. We're just going to see like the first 5 picks or some bullshit. Miami Makers. Who do y'all pick? Let's see all the top guys here. Holy shit. He is 26 years old, but he's a 75, you know. Some potential good prospects here. They're going to get some prospects. Jason Klein, whoa. Alright, he probably won't be able to play that much next year. Tim Mendoza. If you let go of Tim Mendoza, you might be actually stupid. Danny Handy? What are you doing, Boise? We're going to see what happens here. Who is going to Miami? Kyle Tony. #1 pick going to Miami from Denver. Who does New Orleans draft? Robbie Newman, 24-year-old pitcher. Miami. Mike Strang, 23-year-old pitcher. Does it tell me who he's from? From Boston. Sean Volker. We've definitely heard that name before. Yeah. Where do we hear that name? Oh, so we had him for a bit. Oh, we're going to do 2 more. Mike Durskin. I want to get a prospect here. Ruben Parra. Come on. Let's get a nice little view here. Let's put it in. And now we go to the. Oh my goodness. So yes, they're going to start off with a little bit lower market size. They're going to have to build this fucking market and become dynasties. Who has the most money in? We do. Holy fucking shit. That's inspirational. So only one team is on Build a Dynasty right now. That's Boston. They're reigning champions. That's something you never want to fucking see. Neutrals, Albuquerque. I would say they're rebuilding in my opinion. Los Angeles. I would say they're winning now in my opinion. Philadelphia. But yes, I would say we are rebuilding right now. Yeah, we definitely lost. Who did we lose? We still have Jacob Oakley, Tommy Marshall, but we lost. Probably going to lose David Webb and a few other guys. Bonacelli. Boise win now, yep. Denver win now, yep. Georgia win now, I would agree. Kentucky, yep. New York, yep. And Phoenix, yeah. You know, this is a team you expect to go hard, go even harder, get a better team. Fuck yeah, why not? Fuck yeah. And now, in my opinion, the offseason officially begins. Teams can go out and sign some guys. And yeah, it'll probably be quick for you. We're going to go ahead and just keep swimming until some bullshit happens. And holy shit, TJ Freyberg going to Albuquerque. Leaving Portland, he was here for 4 to 5 years. Had a killer year, not killer year. I mean, he did have a crazy year in 36, but this year killed him. Ooh, wow. 17 runs in 15 innings, looking like Brian Abreu. But the contract, pretty cheap. You know, they're taking a chance on him. He has got the talent, but can he stay healthy is the question. Holy shit, there he goes. David Webb officially leaves Houston. Guaranteed 2 years. He could opt out after a second. It's a lot of money, a ton of money. You know, only 9 games, put up a 4 WAR. That's gonna hurt for me. Almost crashed. Yep. Let's go look at that Denver lineup now. Holy shit, this team is definitely better than what they were last year so far. This team is fucking loaded. This team is loaded. Could they break the win record next year? That's a question that's also going to be asked. Holy shit. Fuck ton of trades here. So, this is often today. These are negotiations, that's why. New York. I found out the deal with a 19-year-old Matt Peden, 18-year-old Roger Jimenez, 20-year-old Tom Warfare, some bad players here, 18-year-old Jaden Knuckles. What a name. What the fuck? To El Paso for 28-year-old second baseman Carlos Gonzalez. Okay. A lot of players for kind of a nobody. Philadelphia made a trade as well. Part of ways with 24-year minor leaguer Bryce Tumar and 20-year-old Mario Aguilar and 19-year-old Paul Morrow. And trade to Baltimore for Austin Munch. High overall. But pitching-wise, has not put up a full season yet. So wait, the other team make a trade? Yes, actually. We made a trade with Boise. 21-year-old minor leaguer Gus Melchor. Holy shit. Nick Carella and Joel Payton will be sent to Boise for John Spack and 24-year-old Jorge Villasenor. Don't know who this is, but I do know who John Spack is, and he was a fine player. You can definitely field. And John Spack going to Boise. Baltimore, ready to as well. Focus. It means I'm going to somewhere. At least one team sees potential me. Those are the comments in Baltimore. Can you give me what? 34. Kenny Green. Whoa, the Baltimore legend going to Boise. Damn, that's gonna sting. He was loyal. They decided to trade him. And $1.5 million for 23-year-old Ben Price. Oh, Baltimore looks like a contract dump in my opinion. Okay, so Boise's looking like this, I suppose. Trade New York and the Tycoons of El Paso. They acquired Adam Crew and Eric Downs from New York for Danny Dobbs, reliever, and $1.7 million. Galinsky on your deal with Boston, the reigning champions. Just for me. Romero, Foresters, going to Boston as well. Tycoons get Matt Cook on a one-year deal towards Labrum. And Mike Voll is your reliever. Yeah, he is. Going to El Paso, 2 years, AAV around $17 million. Yeah, he's no longer going to be a starting pitcher. Should definitely be a reliever. He was kind of peak during those years. Well, if only. If only. What are we doing? What are we doing? I did not do this, by the way. Sacramento, we get Jared May. Holy shit. Okay. You know what? Pretty solid. And Rick Butler for Fernando Amises. So he is going. I don't see why we just don't keep him. He's on arbitration right now, bro. Sacramento gets a guy, though. A pretty good guy, I add. He's going to be pretty good one day. That might be a team to keep an eye on. If they're fully healthy, they can make some noise. That sucks, bro. Definitely want to part with him. Once your meetings come to a close, Baltimore, Kentucky. Baltimore gets Jason Miller, okay, from Kentucky for Ernie Elko. Okay, he had a fine season with Baltimore. And $1.5 million. He's going around $7 million. They're paying 80% of his contract too. Damn. Baltimore just trading guys away, and they're in the middle of a rebuild. You kind of have to respect it. They are losing one of the best players' peaks here in Gary Troutman. I think he should get traded as well, bro. You got to do him a favor. He's kind of in his prime right now, sort of. Not really anymore. He's still really good. Trade him to a contender, trust me. Team like trying to throw a random team out there. I know they're in a rebuilding situation, but the Houston Lone Stars are a pretty good team for that. Let's go to contender here. Trading block, holy shit. Mason Young, reliever from Sacramento. Okay, for some reason. Justin Logan from Cleveland. That's going to be a huge trade. He's here for agent. You're damn right he is. A wrecked player, though. Josh Johnson from Cleveland as well. Logan Osberg, I thought that was from Cleveland. That's Portland. Holy shit. This would be a mega trade. This would be a crazy trade. I'm not saying that they shouldn't do it, but I don't see a reason to do it, I think you keep him. If it's not going too well next season, maybe you trade him. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Wow, we got Nelson Valle. Wow. 1 year prove a deal. A prove a deal. This guy's a solidified Hall of Famer. Hey, I like it, Nice clean pickup. We should definitely trade him. Brian Neubauer gets an extension, 6 years, 222. Pretty much going to stay here for the rest of his career. What a pickup, man. It's definitely worked out for Sacramento on that waiver wire deal. Red Green Hats. Who do we lose? Oh, wait. We lost this guy. Don't know who that is. Respect for that. Once the new year begins, we're going to see any, who the remaining. Oh, Martinez. That's the wrong Mario Hernandez. We thought about trading for this guy. I think he goes to Kentucky. He's a wrecked player. I'm not sure how many games he's going to play for you, but they get Rick Becerra. Pitcher. Well, that was a hitter. Had a fine AAA season. See if he can do that in the majors. Gutierrez, New Orleans, announced they are signing right fielder Antonio Gutierrez. So their first move, they get him for 3 years, $9 million AAV. That's your first San Francisco. Not really productive. Brian Smith going to El Paso. 3 years, $36 million. We're going to see how he does. They probably should switch him to a reliever role. Wow, okay. And signing Scott Short. Okay. Are they going to move him to a reliever role? Only a 1 year deal. The Makos, Miami Makos, have signed David Viatora. Whoa. Okay. They're pushing it. You got to respect it. You have to respect it. Let's see. 40,000 people. That stadium. What about? No, it's 40,000 people. Who's the most? By New York. Not even New York has that much. Pat Jackson going to New York. Georgia took a gamble on this guy. He's a wrecked player, but New York giving him the money. It ended up working out for him. He's going to pitch for New York. Tom Howard gets a $7 million extension, 1 year deal. I'm still confused on how he did not win Rookie of the Year, or at least finish as a finalist, because that makes no sense, bro. It really doesn't. He really did. That's interesting. Dave Moore going to Denver. One half of the Moore brothers. Leaving Kentucky. He's 1 year with his brother. He goes to Denver. One of the winningest teams in the world. Prize bonus. I'll see you later, buddy. I'm gonna miss you. Gonna miss you. The first 3 homer game in Houston Lone Stars history. See you later, buddy. Going to Miami. See how that Miami team looks. Wow. Okay. A lot of young guys. Some nobodies. Viatoros or Ace, Cal 20. That seems gonna be pretty fucking bad. They actually ended up picking up Jason Klein. Wow. Look at that new on this team. Wow. They have Willie Rivera. Went to the World Series last year. Felix really doesn't believe in this guy. I mean, he really hasn't shown it either. I mean, he has decent seasons, nothing bad, but that power has not come in yet, as they expected him to. When he's turning a little older, and they switch him, he goes to New Orleans, where hopefully he can have a fresh start. Let's see who's left here. Mike Schmidt, some of the best relievers in the game. Wow, so was a free agent. Gabe Wilson, he also left. Was that trade a mistake? It probably was. Harry Dwyer, I doubt anyone's going to sign that old ass dinosaur. Let's get a backup catcher, then probably you should. Let's continue. We'll trade. So Sacramento gets Brett Maton for 32-year-old Josh Schmitter. Cool. Anything happening the 6th? That's the Hall of Fame. Don't care about that. Phoenix gives up Andrew Helland in exchange for 24-year-old Colin Hollingsworth and DJ Grassa. All right. Dan Earl, whoa, going to Boise. He played good for us. In some times, other times he blew the fucking game. But he's going to Boise. Our closer. Also going to Boise is Justin McMillan. Okay, nice pickup. We'll probably be ready for opening day. That Boise bullpen getting stronger. Wow, there are some names here. Just consistently nice. Now, that bullpen is kind of nasty. Kind of scares me. Milwaukee gets. We'll give up. Oh. Now, this is one of the most important days in FBO history here. Remember this day. January 6th. Wow. I mean, he still looks really good, bro. He's definitely might just be a DH or a corner outfielder now. Doesn't have the athleticism like he once does. He's a free agent. They'll be paying 80% of his contract. I think right now, if he retires right now, he'd be in the Hall of Fame. But he's leaving Milwaukee. Sad day for Milwaukee. What do they get for this guy? And $5 million in exchange for Jason Seal, a closing pitcher. Wow. That's going to hurt. For Portland, they gave up Bobby Nelson. He's going to Phoenix. Phoenix and Portland. The Heat gave up Tibiero Ray and Jordan Hernandez. Let's go look at the Los Angeles lineup now. Time to come to the lead off here. This is definitely the best team in the Coastal Division. The Western Coastal Division. Steve Vargo, Tony DeCamps. Wow. You have some names here. But it's if their pitching staff can hold up. That's the main question. One's a Hall of Famer. Let's keep going. A sad, sad day for Milwaukee. What are they even left with? I don't even know one playing the team. Leo Robles, Panzanini, yep. Nick Cooper. Okay, what the fuck is wrong here? Durant and Noah Smith, yep. That's it. Sad day for Milwaukee. Sean Trumbull. Steve Trumbull. And you know what? I love that deal. One of the best relievers in the fucking game only gets $3 million. Wow. Holy shit. Wow, I can't believe that. That is crazy. Crazy AI. Holy shit. I mean, we're going after guys. We get Eric Bird, too. Didn't necessarily have the greatest regular season. But if you check his playoff stats, this guy performed when the lights were brightest. Maybe we'll see if we can get that guy still. I like these moves. I love these moves. Here to wire. There he goes. And of course he does. A 3-year deal. This dude's going to be a grandpa someday. Wow. I suppose. I mean, not that they need the bats. Adam Mayer goes to New Orleans. Is he even going to be playing for them? He's not even going to be starting for them. They're going to be putting in Polito. Wow, this team's going to be nasty, bro. Holy shit. They might even be better than this year. International free agent signing begins. Brad Nelson gets an extension. He just got traded. No, he didn't. Did he? He did. Mike Schmidt going to San Francisco on a 1-year prove a deal. Prove what? Wow, what a year. What a guy, really. So humble. He goes to San Francisco. Let's get that SF bullpen. Who cares? Matt Bushman going to Phoenix. Cool. Makes me feel alive. Philadelphia finds a deal with Denver. They're getting Hector Gonzalez and 17-year-old Juan Rodriguez for Nate Baker, reliever. Cool. The best in the game. So we have a few 80s. Omar Salinas, Pena, Oliveros, Keys and Louis. Shortstop from Australia. Holy fucking shit. Keys and Louis. Wow. I'm taking a peek at this guy. Go ahead and cancel me. This guy's going to be a future superstar. He's hard rock. 16 years old. Okay, that's definitely an name to look out. And Ruben, I can't read that. Is that L? Chavez. Okay, whoops. Definitely one of the top. He can play infield and outfield, potentially. Let's see. So, Oliver, Chavez, Louis, Pena, Salinas. Let's keep an eye out here. Makes me feel alive. Makes me feel. Dylan Jones heading to New Orleans. Louis. He's a Philadelphia Elephant. Dang it, bro. Louis Oliveris. Love to see that. You love to see that. Wow, this guy's got fucking pop. First baseman. Yeah, don't play my third. Either first base or DH. We get a guy. We definitely get a guy. Gonzalez Garcia. No, it's the wrong guy. Makes me feel alive. You see these names? Maybe one day you'll see them in the FBL. It's almost MLB, not the MLB. Spino. Bird Hibbert. Going to Milwaukee. Salinas. To Boise. There should be at least one more. Chavez and Pena. Pitcher Sally going to Boise. This guy's nice, bro. Boston. Mike Richmond. Going to El Paso. Duran Garcia. Cool. Cortez. Good pop. Alright, the offseason is pretty much done here. Scott Knudsen. Gabe Wilson. This is one of the last ones. Going to Cleveland. How does he fare? Pretty sure there's one more guy here. A couple more guys. Pena and Chavez still haven't signed yet. See how he fares in this lineup. He's batting to lead off. Okay, we're just going to summarize this. I mean, you can go ahead and ignore Georgia and Miami. But El Paso, one of the best production teams. San Francisco also. A lot of teams got worse. Oh, man. That's what he got, bro. We're trying to go the worst. We got worse. We were kind of mid. We might drop back down to like our 2036 selves. Georgia got worse. You hate to see that, especially with people of the caliber of Randy Dallas, Tony Cervantes, DeYoung. Portland, Kentucky somehow got worse. Baltimore, of course. Cleveland, Los Angeles, Boise, Boston. By the way, brother Dynasty, they should be getting better. Denver, some teams stayed around the same, like New York, Albuquerque, which are the worst teams in the league, so I guess they stayed the same. And Phoenix, staying relatively the same. San Francisco, El Paso. They added a lot. Matt Cook was one of them. Then Karate Cosme. Let's see if he can stay healthy. Let's see how these new teams form. They're going to be bad. I don't expect them to make the playoffs. You fucking pussies. Ray Boardman going to Milwaukee. They're trying to make up. They're trying to make up for that loss. Any remaining free agents here, Victor Pacheco. He's probably not going to pitch this year. But what we're seeing is still a free agent, as well as Alex Hernandez. You give Shane Moore. Don't care about him. I'm not gonna lie to you. You know what? Welcome to the team. Any Chavez still has not signed. Where's one of the best? Go. There he goes. Albuquerque. That's gonna be it. Gotta watch out for, bro. Gotta sign somewhere we're seeing. Oh my goodness. We just locked down our bullpen. He's gonna be our closer, I suppose. Oh no, he's not. Holy shit. We look, we have a tough ass. Oh my goodness. Yo, we can have the single best bullpen in the world, but our lineup fucking sucks. We don't have someone that's solidified here. Like, we don't have a franchise guy. It's always someone that comes in here. Show my screen. Gus Melchor, the contact bat. I don't know. I'm not confident in this team, man. In the modern age, it's uncommon for players to have walking his boat. When Nate Schultz records against usually different kind of music, the theme for Jurassic Park. Whoa. Dinosaurs walk among us, Shadow teammate. Before he pulls aside to explain the movie reference to one of the players, Schultz is used to the jokes. I've been doing this a lot of years, he said, wincing as he adjusted the ice pack on his knees. Jokes come and go, but each day is another chance to walk onto that field, smell the fresh cut grass smell, and hear the sounds of the fans. I'm not looking forward to giving it up. There's nothing else quite like it. Is he thinking about retirement? Holy shit. Nate Schultz thinking about retiring. Wow. Just taking it all in right now. Size matters. You got Amber does. I definitely did simulate spring training, so we're going to do that. Josh Johnson gets an extension, 3 years, 37 AV. He's one of the best relievers in the fucking world. So yeah, pretty much yeah. Justin Logan. They're thinking about trading him. Instead, they extend him. A lot of money there. A ton of money, in my opinion. But you know what? It's just what happens. Opening days on the 5th. Logan Osbury thinking the same thing. Oh, Joey Winchell also gets an extension. That's nice. 2 years. You know, you got to reward him after he fucking won your World Series. They're extending these relievers, and you got to respect it. Pat Elsley gets an extension. He already got an extension, but they add on to his extension. With this extension, $60 million. That might be the highest paid player ever. He's one of the best catchers in the game. Holy shit. Okay. Oh my goodness. Whoop. I mean, that's gonna fucking suck. They just fucking extended him and he's gone for 2 months. That's a genius play by him. What are we doing? Alright. Well, we are here. This is what it looks like. Let me double check this playoff. Holy shit. Okay, what are we doing? Alright, we are straight. Now, before we get into the preseason predictions, we're going to welcome to the new season. I hope the offseason is really well. This is also around that you should stay at least close to an even record. You're out of your fucking mind. A lot of people are claiming my guys. The top 100 prospect rankings. We're going to go over the top 10. Nick Sloan from Baltimore. They got him from first round pick last year, the 10th overall. And I think he's overrated, in my opinion. He's not going to be shit, trust me. Omar Gonzalez. Fucking Boston. He's already in AAA. Holy shit, this is definitely someone to look out for. Jonathan Liscano, he's going to be starting. Is he going to be starting, or just in the bullpen? Holy shit, he's going to be starting for this big league club. Definitely someone to look out for. He's going to be having his rookie year here. Mike Hughes from El Paso. Cool. Third overall pick last year. Jay Carter, fourth overall pick last year. Milwaukee. We saw all those catchers get drafted last year. Here's this guy, Jeremy Sheehan, catcher, Boston, fifth overall. Is he going to be starting? I'm pretty sure they have like 3 whole catchers. He will start. Brad Long. I was thinking of someone else, maybe. It was this guy, Willie Polito. They should definitely trade him. They have Jeremy Sheehan. I mean, holy shit, bro. They picked up Ben Roach. He's been here. This, if everyone is healthy, this team is going to go down as the greatest of all time. They might break the win record. And if Jeremy Sheehan has a nice season and that pitching staff stays healthy, that team is going to be nasty. Marco Stoico from Albuquerque, 19 years old, got drafted in the 6th round. A lot of picks from last year. And Matthew Hancock drops out of number 1. He's former first overall pick. And it's going to take some time for him to get up, you know. He's still 19 years old. Next, we have Corey Backman, first overall last year for San Francisco. And would you look at that? I told you it was a matter of time. He's going 2nd overall. One of the best fielding catchers in the game already. Matt Somers is pound for pound the number 1 prospect in the world. And I can see him coming out potentially this year. That's inspirational. Top minor league reports. Obviously, Miami and New Orleans are going to be in the bottom of the pack. They do have this guy. New York. You're going to have to win with this team. They're falling behind in the prospect rankings. A lot of the more competitive teams in the bottom here. Houston is up there. Just look at that. It's so beautiful. That is one scary picture. They have 3 out of the top 10. Number 1 ranked prospect system. And they're the reigning champions. That is something that should frighten your fucking cocky balls. Well, preseason predictions. What do you got? In the West, the Coastal, we're projected to finish last. Yeah, nothing special here. I'm letting you got Tommy Marshall, Romo. That's literally probably it. Vaya, we look, got a nasty bullpen. That bullpen is actually nasty. Portland expected to finish 4th. Villers, yep. Matt Thompson for field. Jared Barnes, you know, my fucking neck. Didn't pitch last year. He will pitch this year, and you know, when he was on the field, he was kind of nasty. We'll see how he does. They do have Osberg and a few other guys. You know, get injured, probably not. Los Angeles Kings, they picked up Tony DeCamps. They do have Willie Perez, one of the top prospects in the game last year. Sakata, Vargo, arguably the best infielder in the game. Christian Taylor's finally back. He got hurt last year and also had kind of a bad season. Alex Gardner, you know, this is kind of an underrated team. That guy has no power at all. Holy shit. Next, finishing 2nd, competing for the division title, is Sacramento. Gabriel Sandoval, Katsutoro Sato, the former MVP, Jose Espinoza, Cummings, Fidel Perez, one of the top strikeout pitchers of all time. They traded for Fernando Meese. He's up to 70, bro. Hopefully my team doesn't regret that, because I thought he was kind of nice. And one of the features of our fucking organization. And they closer Mason Young. This is a nice team. Nice little team here. They do have some bats. They have some pitching. And if all goes well, they can definitely compete. Expected to win the division. San Francisco Tigers. Wow. Okay. Nick Stewart, former MVP, has not had a full complete season with San Francisco. Can he do it this year? That is a question. When he's healthy, he's arguably the best in the game. They have one of the best catchers in the game, surprisingly, James Lucas. How many guys are going to be born in the middle of June, bro? Mike Cota, 25 years old, 80 potential. Can he bring out all the juices and lock down a historic season? This guy's all the potential in the world. He just has to bring it together. And Yanoa Outman, this top of this rotation has potential to be fucking disgusting. Time will tell, though. What's the expected division? We go to the Inland Division. Expected to finish last. El Paso Tycoons. They had one of the most productive off seasons in the game. Dustin Vaughn, Gary Clayson, a lot of older guys. That's it for the lineup, actually. What the fuck? That shit fucking sucks. Oh, yeah, it's expected to finish last. I forgot about that. Mike Dole, their closer. Bahadur Sanjani. You know, I've obviously had my former or previous beefs with this team, but it hurts my soul to see Bahadur Sanjani injured. He will miss 3 or 4 months, and that's like already half the season. Maybe even 2/3. Sucks to see that, man. You never ever want to see that. Next is Albuquerque, expected to have a bounce back season. What are 2 of these? But top prospects or something. There you go. Ortega. This team fucking sucks. Yeah, no, I don't even expect them to finish with 80 wins. They might finish with fucking less. The former reigning back-to-back Western League Championship Series or pennant winners. What do I even say with that? It's pretty much the same team. Mike Patterson, Jehoda, Hymus, Weich. That's how they do this year. Jose Lara, healthy now for opening day. You know, when you look at these teams, you don't expect them to go all the way, but this is a team with history. You know, they've lost 3 consecutive World Series. They're not trying to do it again. But was expected to take a step back, a little step back. That was still on the team. Justin Stoops, all these guys are ready for opening day. Alex Daugherty, 24 years old, shortstop. Josh Davis, healthy. Rodriguez, healthy. Rivera's a little washed. He's kind of washed. The reigning reliever of the year, Kevin Woy, ready in their bullpen. McLaughlin, Danny Rodriguez, McMillan, disgusting bullpen. My closer is like their 6th best guy. Oh shit, what the fuck, that sounded bad. That actually sounded really bad. Oh shit. I don't know why I keep taking off the songs. Whoops. Let's see how Boise does. Finishing at first place with the best record in the Western League, the Denver Stallions. They picked up Dave Webb. They have Stancliffe, Ojeda, Tyler Mallory, the MVPs, 5th in their lineup. They picked up Dave Moore. Jose Angeles batting 8th, Roger Ferreira batting 8th or 7th and 8th. The pitcher of the year, Ron Jackson. Their ace, Arjun Hine. This team is kind of fucking disgusting. Wow, definitely a team to look out for. Projected to be the MVP, Jose Espinoza. Projected to win his 2nd MVP. Stancliffe, Mallory, the former MVP. Wow, if Willie Perez can have a season like this, Los Angeles will be successful. I guarantee it. I don't see Nick Stewart playing 148 games. I'm just going to be respectful, man. If Jared Barnes can pitch almost 200 innings, I think he can win the pitcher of the year. That's kind of ballsy. It's a very ballsy statement. Mike Cota, you know, these guys haven't proven themselves yet, but they're projected to be pretty good. Next, we go to the East. And I told you, man, New York and Boston are going to have a field day with this fucking squad. So much on the bottom. New Orleans projected to be one of the worst teams of all time. They have Willie Rivera. Yeah. I think we're going to go ahead and move on. Baltimore. You know, they're like an actual FBL team, not a newly created team, and they're expected to lose 100 games. They have one of the best catchers in the Western and the Eastern League, Jimmy Hill. And, whoa. Where's he at? If you don't mind me asking. Oh, he's right here. Suspended. For what? Oh, he's argued a strike call. Suspended 3 games for arguing with an umpire. Scared me. I thought he got traded or something. I didn't fucking see it. Oh, this team sucks. Yeah. Next we go to the new Miami. We have Benjani or Bonasali. Riatoro, they, you know, got some balls when they got their guy. Unfortunately, Jason Klein is out for 2 months, so won't get the debut he wanted. And that's pretty much fucking it. Miami's probably going to be bad. Boston, the reigning champions, expected to be 92-70. I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to be a much better team. Garcia, Herrera, La Rocha, Rosen, Luna, Monks, Roach, Legant, Sheehan, Anderson, Akers. The bottom of this rotation might be their Achilles here. They have Rich Davis. They have a bullpen here. It's really in the back of that rotation. They can go pick up a guy in the trade deadline. This would definitely be one of the scariest teams of all time. I think they're not going to win 92 games. I think they're going to win way more. Maybe even over 100. Expected to win 101-61. The New York Ironman. Schneider, Bernal, is he at the peak of his career? He might just be. His overall is higher than his potential. This guy's definitely peaking right now. Holy shit. Chris Ballard. Yeah, I mean, it really stuff's there. Keith Logan. Whoa, this guy got some fucking pop. Cool. Drew Dolan, Terry Winters, Pat Jackson. Nice little 3-punch. Drew Dolan, the best pound-for-pound pitcher of all time right now. Just has to stay healthy, bro. A lot of injuries to the relievers already. That's going to hurt. I mean, that sucks. Lonnie Arona was really good. They're projected to finish first. I'm going to let you know right now, I don't think so. I looked at Boston. I think they're the better team. We go to the Inland Division. Milwaukee. They lost the camps. Their franchise player right now is Napoleon Panzanini. And he's a good player. Don't get me wrong. But he's no DeCamps. Leo Robles. Can't believe they projected to do this guy to win the MVP 1 year. Noah Smith. See if he can bounce back, you know. Everett. And that's pretty much it for their pitchers. Yeah, 6 ERA for Matt Walters. Holy guacamole. Yeah, pretty bad team there. Philadelphia Elephants. Look at this division, bro. This division is fucking loaded. Yeah, I'm going to right now. If it's anything, what the fuck am I trying to say? Think what I'm trying to say? If the season ends anything close to these predictions, we're going to add 1 more playoff spot next year. Because this shit is fucking loaded. Philadelphia, Post, Foreman. Is he going to have a healthy season? We're going to have to see. McPherson, the former Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Sloan, potential Hall of Famer. Their pitchers kind of fucking suck. Starter pitchers at least. I know they have some guys in this bullpen. Austin Munch. A Munch. Ooh. Kentucky. The MVP. Lee Moore. Fernando Torres. Arevalo. Can he produce anything close to what he did last year? Jake, yes. The no doubt unanimous Cy Young. Best pitcher in the world, arguably. And the best player in the world, unarguably. And so they have the best pitcher, best player, and the best reliever. Kentucky looking nasty here. Cleveland 87 wins. Justin Logan, Guidry, David Green. Yeah, they got some bats here. John Skinner. I thought that list is something else. Not gonna lie. Looks like a whole nother word. Cody Queen though. Their ace. That's their ace. Holy guacamole. This seems fucked. I mean, I don't even have to look at the rest of the team. They're just fucked. Expected to finish first, and I'm praying this happens. I'm rooting for Tony Cervantes. They have Glenda Young, Randy Dallas, Mike Emlet, Alex Toro. Very underrated reliever actually. 20 years old, has not had a bad season so far. I'm rooting for these guys. Predicted to win MVP. Cervantes, Moore, and Post are all going to be up there. 48 home runs. If Wayne Post can do that, blow me up and spank me. Some Boston guys here. Drew Dolan. Yeah, I think he's going to be unanimous. He might have the greatest pitching season of all time. This guy's due for another Triple Crown. Just so inspiration to be existing at the same time as him. And yeah, these are the predictions. And that's going to do it for this episode. Next one you see, we're going to see all of next year. No stops this time. None of my in-season trade, nothing like that. It's just going to be one. It's going to be like on this page right here. We're just going to be simming. Anything interesting happens, I'm going to stop along the way. Obviously, we'll stop for any transactions or shit like that. But yes. What a new foundational league we have here. That's going to do it here. Deuces.